Welcome back, I'm Danny the Dinosaur Drawer, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to draw the T-Rex from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom biting the rope ladder that's dangling from the helicopter, which the guy is trying to climb up. So this is an amazing scene. It really felt like a Jurassic Park moment, and yeah, you guys have requested me to draw this. So yeah, let's start off with a little outline. I think my T-Rex head will be right about here. Put like an oval shape for that. So this picture is quite simple. It's not very complex at all. So the T-Rex head is quite large. Then I want to have the helicopter somewhere around here. The helicopter's going to look smaller since it's high up in the air. Then the rope ladder will be something like this. T-Rex got it in its jaws. Now the little guy trying to climb up here. So put that piece of detail in. So we're just making a really simple outline so we can get an idea where everything goes. Remember to draw lightly when you're doing an outline so you can erase later on. So I think this is good enough for our outline. Now let's move on to putting in some more detail into this drawing. As you all probably noticed, I'm using my Graph Gear 1000 mechanical pencil, which has 0.4 lead. I actually like my mechanical pencil, my mechanical Graph Gear 500 better than the 1000, just for all of you who are wondering. But I decided to do this today with the 1000, just to change things up a bit. So the T-Rex has these two eye ridges that are well defined. So once we get the line established, we can start erasing. The bits of the outline we no longer need. Also be sure to avoid smearing. So yeah, the T-Rex also has this cavity right about there. We'll put its nose in, nostril right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that hand-drawn trailer I released a couple of days ago. I love all the comments you guys left. It was a really positive response. And so far we don't have any dislikes, which is amazing. That's probably what's made me most happy about that video. So you want to get this nice S-shaped that really makes the T-Rex look cool. The next thing we're going to do is put in its teeth. Like so. Then right here is where the ladder is going to be. Looks like at first I thought the T-Rex might even bring the whole helicopter down into the water. It looked like T-Rex definitely outweighed the helicopter. Wouldn't that be terrifying to be the guys in the helicopter? You're not sure if you should cut the ladder right away and save yourselves or help your friend out. That would be a terrifying moment. I'm sure you've all seen the movie by now, so I'll feel free to talk about different parts of the movie. There are some really great scenes in this movie and a lot of great camera shots for sure. I really liked the interactive part is really cool because it's sort of like a horror film, but I really enjoyed the parts on Isla Nublar. Remind me a lot of The Lost World. How they're interacting with dinosaurs that are all out in the open. So let's put some scales along the lip, like so. So all of you guys comment below today what you think I should do for my 10,000 subscriber video, because my channel is growing really fast and I'm trying to think of something I should do when I get 10,000 subscribers. So you guys can help me out by commenting below what you think would be a cool drawing to do to commemorate my 10,000 subscribers. I'm thinking of some sort of dinosaur battle or some type of tutorial like that. Or it could be a speed drawing, it could be like another hand-drawn project, whatever you guys want. So yeah, you guys would help me out if you could comment below on what you'd like me to do for that. So yeah, we're just gonna do this basic outline with the pencil, and then I'll probably get out some of my shading pencils to add a little more. So you want to attach the neck right there. T-Rex had a really strong neck, and the neck is actually probably what made its jaws more powerful, because it would latch on to its victim, and then with that powerful neck could just shake it, causing its neck to break and stuff like that. So the jaws were really strong, but all T-Rex had to do was just latch on to something with its teeth, and then it could just shake its neck around, and most likely that would kill it. That's what he does to the lawyer in Jurassic Park #1. He grabs Donald Gennaro. That's probably the best T-Rex death there is. There are some good ones in the Lost World, however. So I think Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom definitely made over $1 billion, but I'm not sure if the official box office has come out yet. I really hope it made a lot of money. I want the next Jurassic movie, or at least one of them, to be bigger than Star Wars. I don't really like Star Wars, by the way. No offense to all of you who are big fans. So yeah, there's the first stage of refinement we put onto our T-Rex. We're still going to put some more detail in a little bit later, and I actually think we should make this bottom jaw a little wider, right about here. So I got out my Arteza shading pencils, which I'm going to be using, instead of that mechanical pencil, which was driving me crazy. I just hate the feel of it, and also the 0.4 lead. It could just be the graphite I'm using in that pencil. It might not be good, but that pretty much sums up my feelings on the Graph Gear 1000. So yeah, if you guys want me to do a review on it, I'll gladly do so, but it's definitely not worth the money. I'd much more recommend the Graph Gear 500 over the Graph Gear 1000. Also, if you guys enjoy reviews, please leave a comment below if you'd like me to do some more reviews on different art products. Those are always fun. Like unboxing videos. Like I bought a bunch of new pens, which I used for the drawings I did in that hand-drawn trailer. So maybe I should do a review on those. Because a lot of times, it's true that just because you have good materials, you're not going to become a good artist. But a lot of the times, there are certain materials that really help out. For instance, like, I got these for my birthday from a friend who gave me a bunch of these smudgers. So I'll show you how useful they are. Instead of getting your finger all messed up, you can just use this smudger. So thank you to Nehemiah who got me these really nice smudgers. He got me a bunch of them, like different sizes, like you can see this fat one and thin one. Come in handy quite often. So yeah, and then the cool thing is, you're gonna spot like this, you can shade, and then the graphite will wear off eventually, so you can get it a little lighter, so you can get lots of nice tones. But of course, you can't use these by themselves. You have to have a pencil. You have to have some graphite already on the paper. It's like right now, I'm gonna put some wrinkles in T-Rex neck, like so. Just take the smudger. I'm using a 2B pencil right now for all of those of you who are wondering. So basically, all this part of the T-Rex is shaded, and I'm just gonna put this little photo here so it won't smudge. It's always good to have another paper with you or something like that to help you avoid smudging. So just get a darker pencil here. A 5B will be good. I want to define the back of the head, like so. Put the eye. This whole scene is it's in the rain and it's all dark, so the shadows are important. But of course the T-Rex head is lighted up because the helicopter is shining a light down onto the T-Rex head. I don't know why people always are shining lights at the T-Rex. I feel like the T-Rex is getting a little too tame though. At least Rexy is. It's becoming more of a almost like blue. It's a lot more, it's like doesn't harm Owen or Claire. And always just saving them and stuff like that. Like after I kill the Carnotaurus, you'd think it might notice the humans down there. But it just keeps on walking. So I guess they've established a relationship with the Tyrannosaurus. I do warn you all, don't get too into the shading and smudging, because the drawings will then not look as perfected, I guess. I'm not sure what the word is. You want to be able to see all the details, like the scales and stuff. We haven't drawn any today, but yeah, avoid over smudging. If you get what I mean. Like all the smudging stuff is really cool and all, but it's also nice to have refinement that people can see. So speaking of that refinement, let's get out one of our pencils. I'm thinking we'll use like a B. Just put some scales in. Like so. So I'm also thinking of doing some speed drawings of different characters from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, or any of the Jurassic movies for that matter. And I hope you guys will enjoy them. But please comment below which characters you'd like me to start drawing first. I'm definitely thinking of drawing Owen and Claire, because you guys saw I did a few drawings with them in that hand-drawn Jurassic trailer, and I was actually kind of happy with how a bunch of them turned out. So I thought, I'm actually not that bad at drawing people. Let me try and do some more like speed drawings and stuff like that. So I've done Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm in Jurassic World. He was like the first Jurassic character I did a speed drawing of. So yeah, just different characters, maybe like Zia or Franklin. Characters like that. A lot of the side characters really contribute to the Jurassic movie. Like in Jurassic World, it was Lowry and the girl whose name escapes me. And there's, yeah, like Barry and Zara, just like little side characters like those people really contribute to the overall film. The one thing funny about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is that none of the good guys really died. Except for maybe Mr. Lockwood. Besides that, like in the other Jurassic movies, a lot of times a good guy will die, like Robert Muldoon in Jurassic Park. Like in Jurassic World, it was Mr. Masrani who died. He was good, and Zara was overall not bad either. She was just doing her job, and she got killed. So those are two examples of good guys who got killed in Jurassic World. But in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, no good people got eaten by dinosaurs. It's always the InGen people are always getting eaten. They could be good people, but people would have to be out of their mind working for InGen. So now we're done with the T-Rex head. Move the camera back into position so we can see our helicopter and all. So the next thing we're going to do is the rope ladder. So I'm drawing this off a poster which you guys have probably seen. It says like the park is gone. So we could maybe put in some lettering. So yeah, the T-Rex is viciously shaking the rope. So the first thing I'm gonna do is probably draw the guy. He's got like his yellow jacket on. He's grabbing on for dear life. So he's got like grayish pants, so you can just shade those in. One leg will be kicked up in the air. You really want to put some movement into this drawing to make it look like he's flying through the air. I'm gonna bring this jacket out a little more. I'm making his legs too big, so I'll have the jacket like so. His arms should be a little larger, and so should his head. Because if you see it, he looks quite small right now compared to the T-Rex. Let's give him a better grip. So like have the actual hand like so. I want to put a lot of wrinkles into his yellow jacket. I'm really bad at drawing like little figures. Anywho, let's put in the rope ladder. If I were the T-Rex, I would be a little cautious being so close to the water. Because the Mosasaurus, if it shows, could do what it did to the Indominus Rex and leap out of the water, snatch that T-Rex and make it its next meal. Of course, they're almost like friends, the T-Rex and the Mosasaurus. So yeah, now we're going to start working a little bit on the helicopter, and for that we might have to move the camera over here. So yeah, let's start putting in the the basic frame will be the first thing I want to put in. I can barely see the helicopter in this reference image because it's really dark. There's something about helicopters and Jurassic World and Jurassic Park that goes together. Like in every Jurassic movie they have a helicopter. It's kind of funny. It's like become part of the franchise. We see it like in the... Not sure about the Lost World, but the first Jurassic Park definitely has a lot of cool helicopter scenes. So does Jurassic Park 3. They get picked up by helicopters. And they look out the window and see the Tyrannosaurus flying. And in Jurassic World, Mr. Masrani is driving the helicopter with Claire and stuff, so you got a lot of nice helicopter shots there. And in this movie you got this helicopter. They also like using small planes. I'm not sure about you guys, but I really enjoyed the soundtrack of this movie. A lot of great choral stuff. I sing at a choir. Fun fact, by the way. So, I really appreciated all that great choral music. I think it was like some English choir that did the choral music. A lot of the stuff in the mansion had that epic voice music. People don't realize how cool choral music can be for soundtracks. Yeah, I really love the soundtrack. A lot of great suspense music. So now we're drawing the little ski type things on the helicopter. I want to have that sort of, this one a little longer in the back. So yeah, the next thing we're going to do is the rope will be in front of, the rope ladder will be coming into the window. In this reference image I really can't see what's going on, but I sort of remember what it looked like from the film. So let's draw a little guy looking down at his friend. Actually no, that's gonna look terrible. Try and erase it. Let's draw it mostly black inside the helicopter. Let's just have the rope ladder going like so. You guys can do whatever you want. Feel free to draw people inside the helicopter. I'm just gonna make it look like it's open, but you can't really see what's inside. They do have the main spotlight coming from right here. So I want to erase that. Like the light is basically coming down. Can't really draw light unless you have dark. I'm not going to do that today, because that would be a lot of trouble to make the whole page a different color. But it is kind of cool sometimes to experiment drawing on like black paper with like white or something like that, with a white pencil. There's so many different cool things you can do with art. So you want to have the window. Maybe you can have a pilot in the front. Then of course we're going to have the rotors. So the rotors are obviously spinning so fast that a good way to draw it, just draw like a oval like that. Goes the idea. I've always wanted to ride on a helicopter. That looks really fun. Especially those type where you can look out the front, like those glass helicopters that are I don't know, the ones look like sort of like dragonflies. Those look like would be really fun to ride in. I know some of them look kind of scary, but you can get such a great view from a helicopter. At least that's what I imagine, because that's what people use to film, like YouTube videos a lot of times, or more in the old times they used to use them for filming movies. I think nowadays drones have basically taken over the job for filming. You can get a really great drone shot. I'm sure people still use helicopters for a lot of different scenes in movies. The drone could not. They couldn't use a drone for. Because I think a helicopter can go a lot faster than the drone can. Also, you can have a camera guy, several camera people inside the helicopter. So let's put some shading in our shopper. It's also raining, by the way, so we could draw some raindrops. Just a suggestion. Probably just erase these right now. But yeah, you guys can do whatever you want with your drawing. And of course, be sure to post it on my Google Plus community titled Dinosaur Art. And yeah, I'll take a look at it, because I really like to see all the different things people do with my tutorials. A lot of them are really impressive. Like one kid did a drawing, did like a bunch of my tutorials, but did them all on the same page, so it looked really neat. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a thumbs up, a comment on what you'd like me to draw next, and yeah, be sure to subscribe for bi-weekly content. And the last thing we're going to do is sign our drawing, so I'm just going to sign mine in next to the neck of my T-Rex. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.